Yeah, take your thumb and do this, and then it'll pop right out. When you put it back in, you push down, and it'll lock in place. But yeah, these ones, the old ones, you can see, this is the button that you'll see popping through the bottom part, and then that part will, these are actually not OEM actually. These fit OEM, but they weren't OEM. I don't think these are Bosch. These are something else. I don't think so. All right. It's my video. Take it or leave it. Can we get like autofocus, man? What the heck's going on here? All right. So to recap, when you're doing your windshield wipers, always use Bosch. All right, always use Bosch. All right, he's the guy that invented the spark plug, for God's sake. Don't forget about him. If you have a Volkswagen car, don't use Harry Galip. Bosch. See how it sounds German? Bosch, like a Porsche. It's Bosch. That's how you know it's the right one. Don't get, the guy will tell you, oh, you don't want Bosch, they're so expensive. You know, I saw a BMW today on the side of the road with a flat tire. You know what it was? He didn't use the $300 tires. If you don't want a German car, don't get a German car. If you get a German car, get what it's supposed to have, and you will never be let down. Because the real genuine tires for the BMWs never go flat because they have run flats, right? That's how I knew he was using the wrong tire. So some American fool thinks he's cool driving a BMW, gets the cheapest tires possible, thinking he's saving money, right? That's what people normally think in America. Get the cheapest thing you can just slap on your car and then go along with it. No, you want the one that's right for your car. So that's what you want. So these are the ones that are made for my car. They come on my car, all right? And I've tried other brands. I've tried the Rain-X ones. I've tried different ones. And the guy will say, you know what? We don't carry the Bosch in stock. So here, take these cheap ones. They're like half price. And you get half the value too. These, I got them overnight. Came back the next day, and these are the ones. And you see there, where is it? Where's the size of them? Dang it. Should be right there. There it is. See two of them? 24 inches the driver's side, 19 inches the passenger side. The back one is 13 inch. It's this one. Okay, there's a trick to the back one. There's a little mechanism like this for the rear window. See how that slides? Just in case you know, if you ever want to change your windshield wiper. You kind of want to be real gentle and just kind of use your thumb and kind of, it'll move a little bit. Once it moves enough, see how it locks in there? If you just try to yank it off, it'll break. So if you slide it, then it enables you just to pop it right off. You put the new one on, it'll just lock like that. That's the rear 13-inch one. They'll usually not have that one in stock either. Funny enough, you had it in stock. So just to recap, when you're changing your windshield wipers, I got the key in the on position now. You would turn it off, then you hit this one time. And see what happens to the windshield wipers? They stay up. You come out like this. I'm going to use my handy dandy flashlight just to show you what they look like. There's the button you push right there. This bottom button, see, that I'm lighting up. You push your thumb in real hard there, and then you just grab this part, the plastic part on top, and it slides right off really easy. Bosch ones are made for this car, so they go right in. This is the 24-inch one. Goes all the way up. That's the biggest one. And when you put them on, you just have to slide them in. There's like a little channel. It slides in and locks automatically. It took like about 2 seconds. I mean, it's not really an exciting video. I decided I'd show you. And this is the other one. See that little square? I hope you know what I'm talking about. This little, dang it, where's the light? Yeah, this little thing where my pinky's pointing to. You push in there, pull out here. That's how you get them off. Then once you got them installed, so I got my new one in the back here too. That's that part that I was showing you. See that right there? You're going to use your thumb and you'll just slide that, because now you know that mechanism slides, or you can even grab it right here and pull it and it'll unlock, and then you can pull it right off. Or actually you'll push it at this point because it's on the other side, but it'll come right off so you don't break it. I also wanted to show you my new side markers. I've updated them again. I went back to amber. I'm kind of going away from the white look. I want the amber look, and I really like these ones. These are OEM style, but they're not the ECS tuning ones. They're the different ones. They're called jeweled. So may as well give you a rundown. Now when I turn the key back on, you just hit it again and they go down. All right. We'll start our lights up. I don't think anything. All right. And let's see what they look like with nothing on. That's how you like to see your girlfriend. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, with nothing on. What happened to my flashlight? It's broken. You know what? I've been using it a lot. Oh man. It went out. Just like that. That's how things break. But you can kind of see in the light, it actually looks like that. Very nice and black. What I like about these ones, the ECS ones are pale colored on the inside, and that makes the black look less black. These ones are black plastic behind this black looking, and it's actually not as black, the clear part. It's black tinted, but with the black backing, it makes it super dark. But you can see through it. And wait till you see what it looks like when you light them up. They actually look prettier. They're called jeweled. So if you see them on the ECS website, they're right next to the ECS tuning ones. But watch how nice these look. These are sweet, man. Look at that. Look at that, man. I kind of like these ones better. Try to get it from an off angle because your naked eye can see the details more. But it is a really nice look to it. It kind of makes it look like LED, but it's not. Just regular bulb. That's it. Now I need new batteries for my flashlight. Now I'll be mugged. This is what my taillights look like. They have that fast look to them. These are LEDs. I still have the LEDs on the license plate. The key with these is to replace them often. You know, I'd say once a year, just to avoid any trouble. What'll happen is you'll start getting faults, and they'll sometimes come on, sometimes go off. It just means they're getting old. So don't frustrate yourself. Just get a set of new ones. They're not that expensive. Once a year ain't bad, and they'll always look like that. These are super bright. I like them. They look like that. They fit right in there. I had to make a little modification with some electrical tape because the hole kind of wore open from all the years into the body kit, but it holds still. So that's that. Let's open up the windows. Put on my seatbelt. I'm a responsible driver. I don't move unless I got my seatbelt on. We're moving into the parking lot here. We can't go too fast, but you can hear my exhaust. So quiet and peaceful tonight. That was in drive mode. If you switch to Tiptronic, you get a little bit of a different takeoff, much quicker and much more responsive. And also the exhaust will be louder. See, my car wants to move now. It's been trained. Tiptronic mode is like, can we go? Can we go? Watch. That's what it sounds like. That wasn't even full throttle. That's just like half. Oh yeah, we want to turn left. I mean right. That's my video. That's how to install your windshield wipers. I'm sorry I messed up on the first one. I actually took them off and it was so dark I couldn't see. So it didn't turn out well. But basically I walked through the steps without showing you. It's really not hard to do. The tricky things are just knowing where to press the buttons. And this is a Stage K04 GTI Mark V with APR. That's why it does sound a little bit different. The K04 is probably the best of all the upgrades. The shame of it is you have to have all those other upgrades before you can go K04. So that means you got to have a full performance exhaust, an upgraded intercooler, either a giant one like APR one, or have a front mounted intercooler like I have in conjunction with your stock one. You got to have a cold air intake. You got to have, of course, the kit, a high pressure fuel pump that's additional, and there's a Cadillac. I've been seeing some cool cars. Listen. We can scoot, man. I don't want to hear anybody saying, that car's not fast, really? It feels fast. My testicles go back up into my stomach. I mean, that's got to count for something. I'm sorry about that. I'm a little bit in a Riley mood here. I got to go now. See you later. Have a good night. Glad to be back making car videos. I felt the need to share with you the simple upgrade of the side markers and also how to put in. I don't think I've ever done a windshield wiper one, but my advice is to stick with Bosch. I know it sounds terrible, and you know, I mean, he really is the guy that invented the spark plug, pretty much. I mean, come on. The Germans were at the very beginning. They're the ones that invented the car. You know, you can say what you say about Volkswagen. They were right there in the beginning of cars, and Audi as well. Mercedes was the first, actually, but Bosch was his friend. And you know, people say, oh, you can use any kind of windshield wiper. Yeah, you probably can. My experience is they blow away in the wind. They don't fit. They're not meant for the car. I get the ones that are meant for the car. I recommend staying stock in really important things like that. The only things I don't have stock are like the cold air intake and things like that, and the 3-inch downpipe and all that. But as far as the parts I put on my car, they're usually all either upgraded parts or they're OEM from higher end models or things that are better for my car. For instance, like the Bosch high flow injectors you need are for the Golf R, and the KO4 turbo is from the Audi S3. And I'm running a stock diverter valve now, but it's called the Revision D. I got rid of the forged one, but it still works very good. It can handle the boost. So nice to be with you again. Have a great night.